Well, today I'm headed to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, to visit John Britton. Hey, John.
Ron, hi.
How you doing?
Welcome to Denver.
I expect to find you in the garden.
Good.
So we're going to build a potting bench,
We
huh?
are. Let's go to the back and take a look.
Right. Well, listen, I drew up a little sketch here of the potting bench. I want you to take a look at it because you're going to be using this. It has to work for you. So what I thought, maybe a shelf underneath here.
Very handy.
And then another set of shelves maybe up here above the bench.
You read my mind. That's
Yeah?
exactly what I had in mind.
Okay, I want to make up a cutting list from this.
Okay.
And talk to you about what kind of materials we want to use. And then let's go ahead and cut some wood. Using the cutting list as our guide, we cut all the 2x2s, 2x4s, and 1x4s to the lengths we'll need from weather-resistant redwood. Well, John, we've cut all of our wood here. This is enough wood for the entire bench. And let's go back to the drawing for a second because this is the first thing I want to do right here is build one of these braces right here. We actually will construct 3 of these. They'll be identical. Now, when I'm doing 3 things that are exactly alike, I like to lay them out. You were kind enough to provide this bench,
That's a great
so I've
idea.
used that. And this shows the position of every piece of wood that'll make up this bracket. So let's just grab the wood right now and start. Just lay it right on top there. There you go.
The back one.
All right, this would be a front leg. The other great advantage to doing this is it's a good double check that everything has been cut to the right length. Because if we put something on here and it doesn't fit,
that's wrong.
Then we go back to the drawing. John, everything's laid out, clamped in place so it won't move around. It's now time to attach these together. I'm going to use a vinyl-coated, rust-resistant decking screw today. These are actually new for me. If you look at the head
This type of screw accepts either a square drive or Phillips head bit. For this softwood we're driving into, a Phillips head will work just fine. I first drill pilot holes to prevent the screws from splitting the ends of the boards as they're driven in. After all the boards are securely attached, we flip the frame over and repeat the process.
And we're just gonna match those braces on the other side now.
Okay.
There you go. I don't think we'll probably have to do clamping on this. Want to grab those?
Easy enough.
Let me get one from you. There you go. There you go. Well, here are our 3 frames, left, right, and center. John, why don't you put that one over here for just a second?
Yep.
What I want to do now is begin to hook these together.
To hold the end frames upright, I temporarily clamp a brace to each one, then space the frames about 6 feet apart.
All right, John, if you could grab that board
All
right there. That's going to be the front edge here. And there's a small clamp up there on the, can you reach that?
Yep, I can.
Okay.
Once the front edge is in place, we clamp it to the frames.
There we go. This again. Now we really don't need this bottom brace anymore, so we're going to take this off. That'll allow us to actually adjust this top joint. Okay, let's start screwing this together.
All right.
I'll do the pilot holes. If you will put in the rust-resistant screws.
I'm ready.
Okay,
We'll
here's
follow
one
right
here.
behind you.
We add the center frame by first clamping it to the front edge and then fastening it with screws. The rear edge is attached next. Our potting bench is finally beginning to take shape.
Just put the bottom edge at the top of the bevel there, John. Okay, let it come to me a little bit. A little bit more. Okay, right there. Good. John, just gonna spread
After
these out.
framing the top shelves, we move to the bottom level.
Space
Oh,
or margin
distance
between
between
each
each
one.
one.
Yeah, there you go. We'll just
Yeah.
eyeball this. We don't have to rip anything down here. There you go. All right, John, we're moving on to the
Getting
top.
right
now, huh?
along.
Now let's just lay these out first. We can kind of get our spacing straight here. Now these, we're going to overhang on the sides just a little bit. So let's start with the front board here.
Okay.
And let's overhang it maybe 1/4 inch.
On the front.
Yeah.
We first clamp the front board into position and then attach it and the remaining boards with screws. This work surface will be the ideal place for planting seedlings, repotting, and cultivating container plants. Next, we assemble the upper shelves. Handy, easy-to-reach storage for pots, tools, and supplies.
Well, John, it's all assembled. I did, though, promise you someplace to keep your soil and to put your clippings, your cuttings. So this is just a plastic container we got at the at the Home Improvement Center. I'm going to use this as a template. If you can kind of give me a kind of a rough mark over there, just align it
Okay.
there. And I'm going to trace the outside of it. with a
This is going to be
pencil
real handy.
Using a jigsaw, we cut out the opening that we just traced from the container.
Okay, John, this will hold the edge of this plastic bin. Okay, you lined up there?
Excellent.
Okay, let me put one screw in right here.
And that's going to let it sit down further in there, so it'll be
Yeah.
easier.
Exactly.
Just
it won't be sticking
scoop
up so
stuff in
far.
it. Right.
Okay, John, let's drop this in. See how your jigsawing was. Let's get over here. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
There it is.
snug fit.
Perfect.
Well, it didn't take long for John to put his new bench to work. I'd say it's going to suit him just fine.
I love it. I will certainly get a lot of use out of it. I'm extremely pleased to have it. Really glad that you guys came and appreciate all that you did to help me out here.